Hello and welcome to Secret Levels. Today we're going to be talking to a good friend of ours that is a speedrunner, a dog dad, music enthusiast, and maybe we'll talk about food. Maybe. But first we've got to introduce ourselves. My name is Myke and you can find me at twitch.tv/Voxgizer. Right now I'm in the middle of Deus Ex Human Revolution on like my millionth playthrough. I do Resident Evil speedruns sometimes, and I'm joined by most of my favorite human beings. Derek.
Hello, everybody. My name is Derek the Beta Cat, variety streamer on Twitch. Hi.
Tony.
Hello, I'm 22 Tiger. I'm very cold, and I'm also a variety streamer on Twitch.
Ian.
Hey, I'm PunkRockIanXP, retro gamer extraordinaire.
And our special guest for today, you might know him from such things as Lady Stop Barking, It's Just the Mailman.
My favorite.
Awesome.
Abomination1212, as most people know him like.
Hi, Vox is my dad and Ian is my uncle, and I like the speedrun games.
Tony and Derek are his siblings.
No wonder we look so alike.
Just saying.
I'm adopted. Okay, that's true.
No, you're not. The ginger in my beard tells me that you're not adopted.
As he pulls up a Capri Sun.
That Capri Sun encapsulates everything you are, Tony, and I love it.
Okay.
You know, the only thing that's missing is his
I'm
little
gonna take
bag of
that as a
cheeses.
compliment.
A little one.
Roll-ups.
He has some probably, or one of his little boxes of cereal. He's adorable.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay.
All right.
Oh, so Blake, have you gotten the world record for remake 2 yet?
No. I don't even know, like, if I'm gonna speedrun it still. There's just like certain sections that seem like they're just gonna be awful. Like liquors are so fast in that game. Like,
Are they really? I heard people bitching about them.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it's a great change, but they are just so fast. I have no idea how you're gonna dodge them, especially when there's like more than one in a room.
Gotta hit him with the stutter step.
Oh, if only, dude.
If only it was that simple.
Yeah, I've experienced my share last night, and it was fun, but like, whew, my anxiety was
No
through the
way.
roof, man.
Oof. So, the video we're watching right now is your, was it 5255 or 5235?
52-55.
Okay.
It should have been
Um,
like a 52-48 or 47, but I screwed up the last boss, so.
One of them liquors coming
That
in out of the
face.
fucking ceiling. So, how long have you been speedrunning?
I mean, I started on Twitch back in like 2015 and started speedrunning like a year or so after that, and then I took a long break. Like it was at least a year. So I mean, I guess on and off for 2 years, 2 or 3 years, but I didn't start taking it really seriously until I came back in April. So.
So what you're saying is, to become a good speedrunner, I just need to take a year off from Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, basically, you just got to take a year off. You got to think about your life. You got to wonder if it's all worth it. And then once you realize the meaningless of existence, you're like, well, I might as well just speedrun until I die.
Oh my god.
You just like only once you stare down the barrel of a gun, you're like, okay, actually,
It was kind of this.
you know what? I might be able to make that PV happen.
Don't know whether to cry or whether
Now, was Resident Evil like your first game that you ever speedran, or like was it a different game?
Yeah, RE2 was the first game. I can't remember who. It was like from a video from AGDQ, I think 2014 or 2013, or maybe it was 2015. It was one of those 3 years. But I saw somebody speedrunning RE2 Clara A, and it was like, you know what? I can do this, and then I did it. Pretty poorly, but I did it. Like, I look back at how bad I was that year that I started out compared to now, and it's like, wow, I was shit.
I remember when I first started running Classic, and I was like, "Oh man, an hour and 20 minutes, that's awesome! Oh man, an hour, that's awesome!" It's like you are so fucking terrible at this.
Well, I think when I started out, I may have been using the analog until I figured out how to get my D-pad to work. And as we all know, analog in the old RE games is just awful. You cannot run in a straight line. It's literally impossible.
Yeah.
Do you want to share your experiences about that with trying to set it up for Classic?
Oh god, I hate that game.
That was a
I hate
fucking
that
ride.
game so much. I love that game, but I hate that game. It's a really fun speed run just because of how short it is and how fast it feels like it goes by. But God, there's just getting that game to run alone is a chore. And it took so long to get my D-pad to work.
So is there a category for that analog run?
There should be. It's a challenge run. Because we spent like 2 or 3 hours just trying to.
Yeah, and then who was it? Was it Soph on the forum was like, "Oh yeah, you just do this, 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 and this," and it worked immediately.
Yeah. Just like, what the fuck? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. So what other? Because obviously there's Classic and 2. What do you speedrun any other RE games?
I was.
Wait, what the?
Nothing happened.
Carry on.
Nothing happened.
Oh, it hurts.
Fucking- Fair enough. Wham! Wham, bam, get the fuck out.
Carry on.
As we were saying.
I was actually thinking about speed after the horrific incident of me trying to beat RE3 knife only all Nemesis encounters on the US version where enemies do way more damage. I was like, you know what, I can probably speedrun this. This is easy now. Like, because I did end up resorting to guns for 2 encounters, and I was like, wow, I took, like, no damage because I'm so used to doing knife. So, like, I think I could speedrun it. But we'll see what happens with the remake. I still haven't even beaten one scenario because I had to work yesterday.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a while until a route's made up for that. Because there's just so many variables.
Yeah. I mean, the beginning is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But as far as like what weapons to use and stuff, that's probably all up in the air.
Right. Well, since you wanted to jump in, Lady, why don't you tell us about Lady a little bit?
Lady, come here.
This is why we're all really here today.
This is why we're here today for the dog.
Lady, hey, come here.
I got a milk bowl.
You want a treat of love?
I love it.
I see a green screen moving.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whenever the word treat is mentioned.
This is my dog, Lady.
My
Lady.
She's a
she's
shit.
a beauty.
She's a real shit. She likes to eat Tupperware. She likes to get up on my desk when she's on my lap. But she actually just had an ear infection. I had to take her to the vets.
Was that the one you were working on for a couple weeks to see if it would go away?
Well, I mean, she's still got her paws that have.
Oh, that's what I was
infection,
thinking.
But the vet was like, just use some unfiltered apple cider vinegar, which I actually keep forgetting to pick up.
Oh my
But
god! I'm just gonna
will
buy it
remember-
and send it to you.
I will remember it this weekend for sure, though. Because she's been, for a while, I thought she was doing better, but she's been gnawing at him a lot again. So
Gotcha.
this is what she likes to do. She just likes to chill out. I've been actually bringing her to work, which has been nice because
Oh, that's
I don't
cool.
want her. Yeah, I don't want her in the crate for 9 hours a day. So my boss was like, "You can bring her to work sometimes."
That's awesome.
Sometimes, like every day.
Yeah, that's what everybody's like. I don't understand why you can't just bring her in every day because they love her so much.
Oh man, I would
I
love
think
that.
she just brings a smile to everybody's face. So
Yeah, she's got to
she
be like
loves
good.
everybody.
Is
good
she well
moral
behaved at
support
work?
for being there?
Oh yeah, she. I mean, the first few times she did go to the potty inside a few times, but I mean that was just because I think she was in a new place and she didn't really know. But yeah, she's completely fine. The last time I brought her, it was so cold that I took her outside and she just immediately peed on the blacktop. Just ran right back in.
Wow. Speed peeing.
Runs in the family. It's been brutally cold the past few days. Like last night, it was like -5 degrees outside.
Jesus.
Oh,
It is
wow.
insane here in the Midwest. Yeah, we had like -20, like with wind chill.
Yeah. I
man.
saw on Wednesday it's supposed to
Fuck.
be like -50 with wind chills.
Yeah, probably gonna die, but
I
it'll
feel
be
like a
long.
bitch complaining about like 42.
Dude, that's
Wait,
like
but-
hoodie weather for me.
Just wear
I
like
just wanted
a lot of
short sleeve
sweaters,
shirt on that.
or just
Go
do
out
it,
like that kid in a Christmas story.
or just wear
Oh,
gloves
yeah.
like Tony's doing.
Yeah.
It's cold. Okay. What do you want
Before
me
the
to do?
show, Tony put those gloves on, and we were trying to debate whether or not he was actually the most adorable hitman in the world, or if he was actually just cold.
Didn't announce it. Just was talking to us like normal.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
just like, yeah. mhm.
He's like, man, I really hate that one guy.
I gotta do a thing before we go live.
This is a $15,000 contract. I'll see you boys at the end of the show.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Oh,
How long have you had Lady? What's the story when
Uh,
you first got her?
So, at the time, I was dating a girl who really liked boxers, and I wanted to get a dog. And I was looking for dogs, and it just so happened somebody that my brother knew was breeding boxers. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I want a dog, and boxers are cool dogs.
Mhm.
And my girlfriend likes boxers, so it seems like a good fit. And so, yeah, I got her 2 years ago, 2016 January, and now she's just a big doofus.
that's
I mean-
boxers for you, isn't it?
I mean, she's smart. So this happened this morning. So my neighbor has some annoying as fuck wiener dogs that just like bark at Lady constantly. So you know what she did this morning? She just stood up by the fence in the foot deep snow, just staring at them, and they couldn't get to the fence because the snow was too deep for them. they literally tried to come and bark at her, and they got stuck. So my neighbors had to get them out of the snow unstuck. And Lady was just staring at him, wagging her tail.
That's beautiful.
Bow before me, you plebs.
That's divine justice right there.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's so good.
Oh my god.
She's a funny dog, though. She loves coming to work because there's so much room to run around, and
Right.
everybody plays with her. So she's attention driven, not food driven.
Sounds about right.
And now she's crying because she doesn't have anywhere to lay down. And use her tail.
You got yourself into this, lady. I don't know what to tell you.
There you go.
So, does Lady share the same musical taste as you?
Yeah, actually,
Segue.
she likes
Segues,
She really likes the Four Horsemen by Metallica. I've got this video of
You mean
her
Mechanics?
playing- yeah, the best.
The best version.
I was playing tug of war with her giant rope, and I was like moving it up and down, and so it looked like she was headbanging to the beat of the song.
Nice.
I tried to upload it to my Discord, but I, for some reason, cannot upload videos from my phone to Discord.
Oh, is
I
it
can't
over
either.
5 megabytes?
I don't think so. It's only like 20 or 30 seconds.
Oh, well, I think
That's
they only
probably-
allowed 5 or 8 megabytes,
Let's
Okay.
say,
unless you're a Nitro user.
yeah. If you're Nitro user, you just fly right above the plebs that can't upload anything.
Is Nitro worth it?
It's $5 a month or something.
Honey, do you have it?
No, I don't have it.
What
So
about
pretty
you,
much,
Chet? Do any of you have it?
I don't think so.
Do you, chat? Do you?
Anyone in chat
I
have
might.
Nitro? But yeah, you have no limit to uploading anything, so no cap. You also can use emotes everywhere, and you can use GIF emotes.
Oh, that's nice.
Honestly, it's worth it for the emotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That alone.
That's my biggest problem with like Twitch right now. Is that affiliates can't gain emote slots no matter how many freaking subs you have. So
Oh,
like,
how that-
it really kind of incentivizes people to just sub to partnered people who have a bajillion emotes instead of us lowly plebs who have 3 emotes at most, and they're all different price tiers.
Unless you're Ian. Ian has 4 emotes.
I need to figure out a way to maybe I can glitch out and switch out that 4th one. That would be
what?
When I became an affiliate. And I was doing all the stuff, and like I uploaded what my emotes were going to be, like my subscriber emotes. I did the tier 2 one, which is, I believe that's the one of like me laughing, and it glitched out and it put it twice. So if you look at my
you guys never noticed that?
if you look at my sub benefits, it'll have the XP emote, 2 of the laughing, and then the tier 3. So it says I have 4.
That is so cool.
That's cheating. That's too bad you can't change them.
That's not cheating. That's just a punk rock experience.
Yeah. Break the system.
Exactly.
I think Lady may need to go outside real quick, guys, so I'm going to be right back.
No worries. No worries. We do this all the time. We can entertain ourselves for 10 minutes.
During that time, chat, if you have any questions you'd like to ask Blake, please put them in the box that's in front of you under your fingertips.
Yeah.
Under them fingers.
Do it.
Tippy tap.
I keep looking at our delicious food topic, and it's making me very hungry. So,
see, I got ahead of the game. I ate before the stream.
Yeah, that was a very good idea.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
I had pizza.
Tony too hungry.
Tony too hungry. I'm gonna have to whip out my Cheerios here. I don't know where they are, but
just call them.
Please tell me they're in a little baggie.
they're in a big bag.
He's got them in a little Ziploc baggie.
Yeah.
He keeps the spoon in the bag.
Nice.
Cheerios.
That's the hidden stash.
I think it's like some basic. We're on the other side.
Got a hot pound of them O's.
Yeah.
You just gotta get yourself one of those like cereal hats, so you just open your mouth and dumps them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Okay, so I tried to let her out, and she just like a fucking idiot.
Fair enough.
So apparently she just wanted attention.
She was literally on camera in your lap. What more
I know. That's what I mean. Like, she is an attention whore. That's all she ever wants.
Oh,
Now she's gonna go mope on the couch until the mailman drives by.
You're always yelling at that box in front of you.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, Blake?
She does like when packages are delivered because she thinks it's because of BarkBox. So every box I get, she's like all sniffing it, waiting for me to give something to her.
Oh.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's a
So,
good question. Have you considered getting Lady a sibling?
Yeah, but I don't have the time for that, unfortunately, right now. And then there's of course the money thing.
oh yeah.
True.
If I had somebody else living here, like a roommate or a new girlfriend, that'd be different. But
Right.
Yeah. No, that's the thing about pets is they really do take so much work. I love them and I couldn't live without them, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's just high maintenance because she's always hyper. She has limitless energy. If the United States government could somehow harness her energy, they could probably solve world hunger. So like it would be great to get another dog because then she would just have somebody to constantly play with and annoy aside from me.
Very true.
Feels lady, man.
We should do a play date, Blake, with our dogs. I think that would be good.
I mean, we're close enough. That'd be dope.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man, you guys can do those like dual streams.
Oh hell yeah.
IRL streams.
Yeah, there you go. Those things. Though with all the boobs and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're a vinyl
Yeah, I've
collector,
got
right?
those.
You collect vinyl, right?
Yes. Yes.
Guion, tell us about that.
That's a good segue.
Great one.
Our segues today
Super
are just
smooth
fucking
transition.
10 out of 10. Boy.
Yeah, I'm a big music guy. Honestly, music was my big passion before streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And I even played guitar until I couldn't anymore because I've got radial nerve palsy in my wrist, which sucks. But yeah. So music is like my first passion. I just collect a shit ton of music, and yeah, I've probably got 200 to 300 vinyl records.
Damn,
awesome.
If not more, but yeah, it's still growing. There's always something I want. It's just the unfortunate part. I haven't actually bought anything in like months though. So.
I particularly. I was gonna say I particularly enjoy when you post a picture on your Twitter, like before your stream, like what record you're listening to. Like,
yeah, honestly, I figured I still like to show it off, and like that was what my Instagram was mainly devoted for before I really got back into streaming. So like I still occasionally like to share what I listen to, you know, and if I'm listening to anything before stream. So I figured Meshuggah was a good choice last night because their music already sounds like it should be in a horror film.
True.
Perfect.
But yeah, I mean, I listen to pretty much everything except for country. Ugh.
No Johnny Cash, you.
I mean, Johnny Cash
subhuman.
is fine. Johnny Cash is fine, but like I'm talking like new country where it's all just like this.
Oh, where it's literally just a different voiceover.
Pop music that disguises itself as country.
So are you telling me that Florida Georgia Line is not your favorite band?
Oh, God, I hate Florida Georgia Line.
Oh, Tony.
What? It's just a question.
Son of a bitch.
That's true.
Oof. Probably shouldn't piss off the adorable Hitman.
He's gonna come over there and kill you gently.
He'll murder you, drink at a Capri Sun, eat some Cheerios,
and listen to Florida Georgia Line.
Sharpening my K-bar. Yes. But no, I'm actually similar, Blake, in the sense that if I were to choose like two genres that I'm not super fond of, it would be like probably I don't know, like screamo and country. Those are the only things I don't really do. So
screamo isn't really a genre, though.
Yeah.
Grindcore, whatever.
Just a group
whatever
of
it is.
Death metal.
Whatever that stuff is.
It's a group of children.
This is such like an elite. It's gonna sound so elitist, but it really bugs me when people say screamo and then they just encapsulate every music that has harsh vocals.
Yeah, that's fair. No, you can teach me. I want to know what the right terminology is.
Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Welcome to my podcast, The Secret Levels, where I interview many people. These are my guests today: the Beta Cat, Voxgizer, Tony Two Tiger, and PunkRockIanXP.
Don't you have don't you have your own podcast where you talk about records? Get out of here.
Oh yeah, didn't you say you're gonna start a podcast for music?
I mean, I've done a couple episodes, but I don't know. I'm really awkward about asking people to come on, so normally it's just my friend Raptor Kitchen that's on.
Sounds like you need a community manager. Don't look at me. I'm already the community manager for these guys. You're on your own, kid.
Feels bad, dude.
I'll totally do it, man. We just got.
I mean, weekends are really the only time that work for me since I work second shift, unfortunately.
No.
So I mean, any weekend day or night works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. We'll talk. We got a lot of things you and I need to plan.
Yeah.
There we go. Secret Levels, making connections. What were we talking? We were talking about your record collection before that, music that we aren't particularly fond of.
Right. I was getting taught as well, which is good.
Yeah. I think for me, at least, the one that the genre of music quotes that I can't stand is mumble rap. I just fucking can't. If you're going to rap, be good at it.
Modern rap.
Damn it.
There's so much modern rap that's just awful. Like I love the classics, like The Chronic. Fucking, I love Atmosphere. You know, Beastie Boys.
Bus Driver. Bus Driver's insane. Love him.
Snoop Dogg's first few albums were amazing.
Oh hell yeah!
He just started getting awful. Run the Jewels is one of the few modern rap acts that lives up to that old school sound. Like LP, who is one of the rappers, but he also produces, is like the best modern rap producer ever, I think.
What about Macklemore?
Not a Macklemore. I'm not a rich white girl in the suburbs.
Oh. Sorry, I had you confused for somebody else.
I feel very
Who was the glasses?
By that comment.
Don't be upset because you got called out, Tonifer.
Very offended. Okay.
He's gonna make
You'll see yourself out.
I'm not a big fan.
He's gonna make you sleep with the fishies, dude.
I'm sorry. I mean, Macklemore's the greatest rapper ever. Grace us with his presence.
I love mackerels. Right. They're delicious.
That's right.
That's all right. Rock music is equally as terrible these days.
Oh no, that's rock. Is there even still a mainstream rock?
Like, Disturbed, disgusting. Absolutely cannot stand them. I'm sorry for anybody who like.
I forgot they had a career.
They disturb you? You would say?
Oh, God.
No, they just make my ears hurt.
Yeah, I remember when their first album came out when I was in school, and everybody was like, "Yeah." And every year that went by, I was like, "No, it's just no." I'm not down with this sickness anymore.
No,
it's just like every song sounds the same to me.
That's how I feel about MXPX. Like
What's
every
MXPX?
single.
Are they even still around?
I don't know. They're I guess, Ian, would you say they're like a pop punk band almost?
Yeah, I would kind of lean it towards
kinda,
that a little bit.
Kind of pop punk. They're a Christian pop punk band.
Yeah, they were on they were on Tooth and Nail for a while, right?
Yeah, they were on Tooth and Nail for a while.
Yeah,
but I bought one of their records years and years ago for like 2 songs. It had 35 fucking songs on it.
What?
Which is
wow.
Which is about how long the record was. It was almost 35 minutes long.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, for a punk album, yeah, like that's gotta, like, each track's like what, 30-40 seconds.
Yeah, punk albums, I think the best punk albums are the ones that are like between, I want to say, like 10 to 15 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beyond that, it's a little too long. The only ones I really give the passes for are the 2 Graves Era Misfits albums.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they're
they're really good. They are really good. Or anything by Screeching Weasel, Weaselmania, Boogada Boogada.
But yeah, I mean, like, I typically go more towards like hardcore punk. Like, I really like I mean, obviously AFI's early stuff. I like all their stuff, but their early stuff in particular. I like Rise Against early stuff because it's very like politically charged hardcore.
Yeah.
And I really like the Distillers. They're not really hardcore, but the Distillers are probably my favorite punk band.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that new album though.
Yeah, I am actually like writing all these things down in my Spotify. What was the last one that you said, Blake? What was your favorite one?
The Distillers.
Distillers. Okay.
Yeah, the front woman, Brody Dale.
Brody.
She's actually married to Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. So
yeah,
I actually just found that out pretty recently.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Like, I'll be interested. Okay, so if she's still with him, then that'll be interesting because I notice her style and sound changes based on whoever she's with.
Like Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift of punk rock.
Well, no, like, not in a bad way, but like her solo album that she put out a couple years ago, like, it was very like Queens of the Stone Age-esque.
If you even go back and listen to like Coral Fang, like God is a Gallow, that song totally reminds me of Queens of the Stone Age. But like the new Distillers songs pick up right where Coral Fang left off, so like the Distillers still have their sound.
Yeah.
But like I really like the 2 new songs, but
yeah, you recommended those to me. I listened to them. I liked them.
Yeah, Coral Fang is like one of my favorite punk albums ever, but it's almost got like kind of a grunge Nirvana influence to it that makes it stand out from a lot of other punk acts in a good way. I'm not a big Nirvana fan either, so
yeah, Go ahead, Blake.
What?
Why not?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Why don't I like Nirvana?
Yeah,
I mean,
just interested.
I don't mind Nirvana. I just don't really particularly like that grunge. Grunge itself in general, I think, is just like it was so oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
There are some grunge bands I really like Stone Temple Pilots. In my opinion, is the best grunge band there ever was. At least their first two albums.
I was so happy. It was 2002. It was a concert in Miami. It was just like a random music festival, and like different genres, rap, punk, rock, all sorts of stuff were playing. And I only went because The Offspring was playing, and I had no idea who else was going to be there. So me and my buddy, we watched The Offspring, and it was awesome. And then we're like, let's just, for the hell of it, let's see who comes on next. And then out of nowhere, Stone Temple Pilots walks out. Now, this was before Velvet Revolver happened, so like it was amazing. It was really, really awesome.
Yeah, Stone Temple, Scott Weiland was one of the best frontmen ever. It's too bad that he could not beat his battle with drugs.
Yeah.
But that The Offspring in 2002, that was like right before they started getting bad.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was. I think Defy You had just come out not too long ago. So
yeah.
I don't know.
That was right before Splinter as well, wasn't it?
I like Splinter, okay, but no, yeah, like I know what Blake's talking about. Like I kind of felt that. Like I don't hate them, but like that, there's definitely been a decline. But I think it's just because they're just kind of they're older, and they're just like, we're just doing what we want to do now.
Yeah, I mean that's the same thing with
which
AFI.
Is cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel about AFI. Like AFI's last EP, I really liked a lot actually, but like that run up to Americana is so fucking good, dude. Like,
yeah.
And Americana has a few songs that I don't really like, but like the last song, "Pay the Man," that's like one of my favorite songs by them.
Oh yeah.
God, that's such a good song. I used to get the drums for that stuck in my head in the worst fucking way.
Yeah, and then like that album also has "No Breaks," which is one of their best songs.
But yeah, that's actually that's where one of my sons gets his name is Dexter after Dexter Hall.
Oh really? Yeah, Dexter was on
great.
A couple of songs on Black Sails in the Sunset with AFI.
Yeah, like I remember I listened to that for the very first time, and I get to that song, and I'm just like, so I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds. Who is Dexter?
Well, he was on that. They were on his record label.
Yeah, like, Nitro. Yeah.
And I find it interesting because when AFI was writing that album, not like I don't get this. I don't understand what this is. And then like that album is like probably my favorite punk album ever, along with Coral Fang. Black Sails in the Sunset. That album is just so good.
Oh yeah. It really was. That's the one that's got the prayer position on it, right?
Yeah, it's got the hidden track where the lyric is like "Beyond and through all time I stand," and I feel like that's like the perfect summary of that album. Like that album is timeless.
Nice.
So you mentioned that you have a nice taste for food. You like to explore all these different kinds of things, and it's very interesting because you were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I was really disappointed because I ordered a sub without Chipotle mayo, and it was.
I saw that.
It was a disaster. You can't order that sub without the Chipotle mayo. That's what binds the sandwich.
So good.
Oh Jesus!
You forgot, or they forgot?
I forgot because I ordered it online and I was at work. There was, of course, a bunch of calls coming in, and I checked off. I put, the banana peppers, the tomato, the pickles, and I forgot the fucking Chipotle mayo, and my sandwich was it wasn't ruined, but it was considerably less good. It's all right though because I got cheer wine, which I don't know if you guys have ever had cheer wine, but it's amazing.
What is
I haven't had cheer wine in
Especially
years.
us lowly northerners who don't get it. It's hard to find up here.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that or even heard of it.
Well, maybe if you stop selling fucking pop and start selling soda.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I call it soda.
Oh, okay. There's no wrong way to
Gotta go
say
get
that.
a pie.
What is cheer wine?
Cheer wine is kind of like Dr. Pepper.
Shit, really?
It does taste slightly like Dr. Pepper to me, but it's more like a kiddie cocktail. Like it's really good. If you like cherry flavored, like if you like kiddie cocktails or like cherry Coke or anything, it's way better than either of those.
Damn.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. I just looked it up.
Wait, is it a carbonated beverage or no?
Yeah, it's carbonated, but it's just cherry flavored soda.
So would you say you like to put chipotle mayo on many things you put in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
one way to ask.
That's
Yeah.
kind of a loaded question. Are you going to take me out to dinner afterwards?
dinner and dessert.
As long as you don't forget the chipotle mayo, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, no, actually, I'm actually not a big mayo guy. This may come
Wow.
as a surprise to some people, but the mayo emote concept was not because I enjoy mayo. It was because it became a meme thanks to one of my regulars, Final Hakai, who would just say the funniest shit about mayo, like, and how he loves mayo, and then it slowly snowballed into a meme. And now it's an emote, so you guys can thank him for that.
So
I will actually.
yeah, we will next time we see Hakai.
But
Wait, so you need a
So
chipotle
he's the
mayo.
reason I ate a
emote.
spoonful of mayo for you.
yeah, but it does help in the speed runs.
So you're saying you don't actually like mayo that much, Blake? Is that
Yeah,
what?
I mean, like, I like it, but I like very thin layers of it. Like, I don't like huge globs of mayo. I think it's absolutely disgusting.
Then I only have one question for you. What the hell, man?
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I'm not your typical American.
Then what are
That's
you?
just like your opinion, man.
Actually,
I like
don't tell anyone this, but I much prefer Miracle Whip.
Oh no, yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that's
I love
This interview is
Miracle
over.
Dude, that tang, dude.
I like Japanese
fair
mayo.
What's Japanese mayo?
It has vinegar in it
Bukkake mayo.
and a little bit of
So
sugar.
it's kind of like a Miracle Whip then.
No, but it's made by Japanese people, and everything they do is amazing.
How about
Fair
horseradish? Not a big horseradish guy either.
Beta's mayo comes with free Wi-Fi. That's why.
Exactly. I always keep a little bottle of mayo in my pocket, dude. You never know. I'm a walking hotspot.
If anybody
Call
ever
yourself a
comes
walking
out here,
hotspot. Oh my god.
if anybody ever comes out here to visit or wants to hang out, there's this bar / burger place called Kuma's. It's completely metal themed. All
They
their
serve
burgers
bear
are named
burgers?
after metal bands, and they're amazing.
That's awesome.
Like, and they have specials every month. Last time I went, they had a Dillinger Escape Plan themed burger, and it had like chorizo and shit on it. And, like, I wanted to get it, but it looked like it was just too heavy, and I was going to a concert after. I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants if I eat.
Yeah, you always gotta like have the like preparation like before going to a show. So I totally get that.
But dude, I mean, like, at least people won't mosh you.
Somehow I always end up at the edge of a mosh pit every concert, like without fail. Like 9 Inch Nails, it happened, which was the last concert I went to. Right on the edge of the mosh pit, which is, to me, the most fun part, is just pushing people back in.
No.
We'll have to go to concerts together, Blake. You can just keep me in the pit. It'll be great.
But without fail, I will always be near the mosh pit. And the worst was, my least favorite was when I saw Periphery last time. Well, not last time, but the time before. Because they were trying to hardcore dance, which to me is the dumbest fucking shit ever. Because they're just like kicking their legs all over. And it's like, nobody wants to go in there if you do that.
They're just having spasms. They're uncontrolled children. They don't
What
know
you
how
gotta
to-
hope for is that their
Fromage.
shoes launch off and you can get a new pair.
Man.
That's next level. Dude. That is next level.
That's a great idea.
That's a fucking
That's
good
what,
idea.
cause like, I've gotten to the point where I'm too old, too brittle to be in the mosh pit. So I hang up in the balconies and I watch them from above. And if the shoes launch, I'm going for them.
Like some kind of
You just
god.
dive off the balcony.
Go
He ends up
outside the venue, like, I got some shoes. What you need?
They ain't my size, but I'm taking them.
One of my favorite concerts.
My kid.
One of my favorite concerts I ever went to was Meshuggah back in like 2014 or 2013. And my friend was working at Steak and Shake at the time, so we picked him up from Steak and Shake, and he was wearing, they have the bow tie and then white shirt. And I was like, you gotta wear that to the show, and he was like, no, and we dropped him off at his house, waited for him to change. He came back out with his bow tie, and we were like, what the hell? And he's like, you guys are right. So he went into the mosh pit with a bow tie on. The funniest part was after the show, we all met up outside, and he was like, dude, I'm so pissed off. There's another guy with a bow tie in there. It's like, what are the chances of two people with bow ties at a metal concert?
Yeah,
pretty high apparently.
Was he a Steak and Shake employee too?
No, he just had a bow tie.
This is a scene out of SLC Punk, isn't it? See that kid over there? Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he's the punkest motherfucker you'd ever meet. Watch. Hey,
hold
Myke.
these. I gotta go.
That's what Lady really wants. She wants to play.
Oh man, I would pay to see that.
What,
you guys should just hang out.
Tie?
Should drive to each other and fight to the death.
One of these days we might do that. We might have to do that.
Yeah, it's probably like a 2 or 3 hour drive. I mean, I was fairly close where I was.
October's coming up soon, Tony.
Yeah, I'm also I'm like very like northeastern Iowa, so I'm very close to.
Oh yeah, we're super close then. But I actually want to go to GDQ this summer because it's in Bloomington, Minnesota, so it's super close.
Oh, cool.
So anybody that wants to go and meet up, let me know.
Oh wow, they already announced it already?
Yeah.
That was fast.
They announced the next GDQ as soon as the prior one ends.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't realize
they are so ahead, other than Twitch.
Yeah,
that wait months before they announce anything.
Yeah, I mean they have to be with how big they've gotten.
True. Yes, lady, that is some valuable input.
Are you gonna submit any runs to them or no?
I would like to. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. Honestly, the run I want to get shown off most is my House of the Dead run because I think it's hilarious. And so stupid that I can beat it so fast with the light gun.
How did you set that up, by the way?
What do you mean?
With the light gun.
I have a CRT.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have of course the Sega Saturn, and then I actually got these two light guns brand new in the box like 5 years ago. So like,
oh damn,
they are mint condition and they work perfect.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I think it's just a fun run to watch. It's funny to me. I just started doing it as a meme, just like my Super runs. That game, for anybody who doesn't know, you really owe it to yourself. It's an amazing speed run. It's less than 10 seconds, so you don't need to watch it for too long.
If you have the clip, you could drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
I
think Blake has spent more time trying to get me to run that game than it takes to actually run that game.
I would very much like to see this. Now that we're
talking. Here, I'll find it. Let me
get just let us know when you're ready. We get to give you the permission.
I should have honestly had you guys put this video up.
God. So do you have any other games in your sights for speedrunning in the future? Because are you gonna do the new Kingdom Hearts when it comes out?
Oh yeah, I'm playing the shit out of that new Kingdom Hearts.
Are you gonna speedrun it though?
You know, the thing about Kingdom Hearts is I love the speedrun, but like it's just I don't have the time to commit to that because I mean a full run alone takes 2+ hours, so it's like for me to get anything going, like I'm looking at being up streaming until like 4 in the morning, and it's just
right.
I just don't want to do that.
Those are like I like watching you when you do that, but at the same time, like it just looks so grueling, especially when you get to Agrabah.
Oh god, like Agrabah and fucking Halloween Town is the worst fucking boss because you have to knock these dice back at him, otherwise he'll go into like an extra attack animation that takes like at least 30 seconds to get through, and then you can start attacking him again finally. But like it's so annoying. And then you can getting up to him is a dick pain also, because you can just fall all the way down and have to do the whole, because it's like a climb up his house. So you can fall all the way down to this giant pit down below, and you have to climb all the way back up, and that's like a minute lost right there.
Oh man,
Jesus.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
just for that one thing too.
It's brutal. Also, I got the clip now. Whenever you guys are ready.
Perfect. You got it, Vox?
Yep.
Perfect.
Just kidding.
I beat you to beta.
No, you.
Does it stack? Does he have 60 seconds?
Maybe.
I'm gonna post all the links now.
That's a great Super Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, it's really the best speedrun ever.
Well,
it's a great speedrun because anybody can get into this speedrun. So if you guys are interested in speedrunning, by all means, world record is still possible. There's still a few frames available to save.
Wow.
There's still a few frames we can optimize out of it.
That's some great words of encouragement.
Yeah, so don't let your dreams be memes. Make it both in this case.
Make it both.
Beautiful.
Really
Would you ever do another light gun speedrun?
You know, I thought I have Virtua Cop 2, I think, but the times seem a little ridiculous because it's mainly PC that's ran. So that I hate the light gun genre speedruns for the most part because there's like, it's all scripts. They use scripts for shooting it, and it's like, what's the fucking point? It's a test run at that point.
So what do? They just have it scripted so that if they wave the light gun past an enemy, it just shoots?
It just shoots infinitely, basically, and shoots and reloads infinitely.
Wait, what?
That's fucking
stupid.
dumb. That's not any...
It's a task run at that point. Like,
That's
you're
not
just pointing
skill-based.
Yeah. Like,
speedruns are supposed to be about how good you are.
That's honestly why I did the light gun run, because I was like, fuck you guys. Like, what kind of run is that? It's not hard. And then when I asked for a light gun percentage, they were like, no, it's under any percent. I was like, are you serious? Like, how do you even compare the two? And then I beat the person. I got world record and beat the other person who was using a script. So. That's a big fuck you to you guys.
That's awesome. Well, now I have another group of people in the speedrunning community I get to make fun of.
Yeah, it's like...
Take a minute to sit down and relax yourselves, RE3 community. You're safe for the moment.
Like, go check out House of the Dead 2. Like, my buddy Ty didn't use scripts. I mean, he's the only one that runs 100% because it takes like 2 or 3 hours. But like, he's really good. He's amazing at the House of the Dead 2. With like, he uses a mouse and he just double taps on it. He shoots so fucking fast, man.
God damn.
I actually want to get House of the Dead 2 for my Dreamcast, but I found out that light guns are region locked apparently for the Dreamcast, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think we
get
ever
a
got one over here.
Sega light gun, I would need to import not only the light gun, but I need to import the fucking Japanese Sega Saturn, or not Saturn, Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Along with I would need to import a Japanese memory card and the game. So,
well, you can never have too many Dreamcasts or Saturns.
That's true. That's true. I want to get a Saturn that has the optical drive removed, and it's like a SD card.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's kind of like the SD2 SNES.
Yeah, because the optical drives in the Dreamcast were fucking horrible.
Oh yeah, especially
died
with how
all
loud they
the
run.
time. Yeah.
They sounded like they were on the verge of death when they go.
Yeah, fresh out of the box sounds like it's dying.
You just need a little
I remember when my
WD-40.
brother got his. He was talking to one of his friends. He was like, "Yeah, it's people said it was really loud, but I don't think it's that bad." And he goes, "Eh!"
I remember my stepdad used to like walk by, and you know the old slogan for it was "It's thinking." My stepdad's a smart ass. I get a lot of my humor from him. So he'd walk by and just look in and he'd go, "It's stinking," and then just keep walking. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Get out of here.
Like father, like son.
Pretty much. He's not my real dad.
I don't know if you consider him your real dad. You know, some people are like that. Which is understandable. It's complicated. Yeah, I feel that. Why weren't you there, Dad? Why weren't you watching this? Why'd you wear a button-up flame shirt like Guy Fieri to my graduation?
What do you mean my father's Guy Fieri? I'm from Flavor Town.
Awesome.
Can someone clip that? We need those dead eyes, dude.
Oh my goodness.
If Blake comes on the show again, we're using that.
Yes.
If you come back again. Hello, Squishy. How are you? Oh,
Yo, thank you for that shout out.
Oh. Do you have any advice for people that want to get into speedrunning?
Just pick a game you really like, but it's not like one of your favorites. Otherwise, you'll end up hating it, which was my mistake.
You're gonna wind up hating the game no matter what, so make sure it's not what you enjoy.
Yeah, no, but for real, if you really enjoy a game, I say, and you're interested, say go for it. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's very tedious. It's a lot of work, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
And like, it's a lot of time. It's just, you have to put in so much time. I've probably put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours into RE2, and like, I'm still not even the best yet. So
yeah,
I don't even, depending how things go with the remake, I may run that. But yeah, I mean, just pick a game you really like and just go for it. The one that you can just play over and over and don't mind resetting occasionally, or a lot in my case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a new F9 button for your birthday.
My F9 button isn't worn out, surprisingly, yet.
Wow. You know what we need to do? We need to get you like some electric drum pedals with like the little bass drum. That way you can just fucking sit there and hammer it when you need to reset.
You know, honestly, I do want a foot pedal.
Yeah.
You should get one. Well, that's what some console guys do, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I know.
Grand Pooh Bear does it.
I know Arcus, when he speedruns, he's got a foot pedal.
Yeah, I asked Grand Pooh Bear how he splits, and he was like, I've got a foot pedal. So, but Grand Pooh Bear was actually the streamer that made me decide to get back into streaming. So,
nice.
Yeah. But
And now you're here to share all your knowledge with everyone.
yes,
That's right.
yes. And Lady's here to whine because she wants me to play.
Typical doggo.
I don't know if you guys can hear her.
You should get one of those automatic fetching machines where you just drop the ball in and it shoots.
I wish.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's smart enough to operate that, though.
You just have to train her.
She's
Drops
smart
it,
enough
but it's
to tower
standing in
over some
front of it,
dumbass
so it
wiener
just
dog.
launches it at her.
She'll probably get her nose stuck in it or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
Oh, it feels bad.
What is
My buddy-
the deal?
My buddy Pat's got something for his obnoxious little kitten that won't leave him alone. It's like a little thing. I guess you put a laser pointer in it and it just spins around.
yes.
So the,
Nice.
you should get that for Lady. Just run her in circles 12 hours a day. She'll be fine.
She won't go crazy or anything.
Gotta wear her out, man.
This is what she does, though.
Just hangs out.
Yeah.
It's like, what you doing?
She likes to stand on her hind feet because I think she likes being tall.
I wouldn't know. Everybody's kind of short compared to me, so
How tall are you?
6'2", 6'3".
Damn.
Depends on
Dang, dude.
You're not. I was gonna say, like, I'm just like a little bit taller than you. I know that.
What the hell? You guys are fucking
a little bit.
giants?
Florida makes
Well-
giants.
Well, I come from the mountains, so I have an excuse.
Is that why you have the beard?
Ian's actually a mountain man.
You
I
know,
love it.
from what was it? I'm originally from up in the northwestern part of West Virginia.
Oh.
So did you make moonshine and bootleg it up there?
No, thankfully, all my fan, like, I got all the genes of like mountain man, but thankfully, my parents got me West Virginia when I was 5, so like I actually had a chance at learning.
And then you came to Florida, and it was all
which
for
was
nothing.
Well, hey. In the beginning, in 1990, it was okay, but it was a gradual decline.
Yeah, one of my viewers wants to move to Florida. I'm like, hey, I haven't heard too many good things about Florida.
Take it from me, I've lived literally everywhere you can live in Florida. West Palm, Tampa, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Orlando. I've been all over the state. It's shit everywhere.
It sucks everywhere.
Yeah, I've got another viewer that moved to Florida. Well, my artist, the woman who does my artwork, she moved to Florida with her boyfriend, and she just says it's so boring.
Unless you've got like an ass load of money and you're ready to die, it's not worth it.
You're ready to die.
That's true.
I love that.
Dude, for my job, we do a help desk for a company that's based out of a couple companies that are based out of Florida. One of them is based out of the Keys, so those people are just like in the middle of the boonies out there. And then another is like Port Charlotte, I think, Venice, and like Charlotte. It's just all old people that call, and they have no fucking clue what you're talking about. What's a router?
No, yeah, old people. It's like old people here are stupider than old people everywhere else. Like you go to North Carolina or New York or something, and old people are either they're just like really cool, or if they're in New York, they're kind of fucking crazy, but they know what the fuck's up. Down here, it's like everybody gets old and they lose their fucking mind. They have no clue what's going on. They can't drive. They can't have any grasp of reality. They have no clue how to form a cohesive sentence. It's just like, where did you assholes come from?
They just wander out of the institutes and the home. Wander the streets.
Like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Like an outbreak.
Jack Nicholson.
For real.
Oh, God.
It is. It's like an outbreak of old. Unfortunately, the only cure for it is waiting.
The one thing I've learned, though, is that everywhere sucks to live. Like, nobody likes where they live is the thing. The grass is always greener on the other side. Unless you're in Texas, apparently. Because Texas
doesn't have grass. It's a giant desert. I don't know that.
It was, I mean, I don't know. I was in Houston last summer, like for like 2 weeks visiting some friends. There's definitely a lot of like awesome stuff there. But I have to like think of, like if it was just me, then yeah, it would be awesome. But like I'm thinking, because I've got the wife and the kids, so I've got to think family wise. And I'm like, this wouldn't be a good fit. If it was just me and I could get, liquored up all the well, I mean, I get liquored up all the time anyway, but it, or even if it was just me and the wife, it'd be fine. But like, with the kids, no, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't mind Illinois, but I mean, I know it sucks here as far as taxes and everything, but the only thing that sucks about where I live is that there's like no people my age. It's all middle-aged people because millennials can't afford to buy houses.
That is faux show.
well, Blake, you're halfway there. You look middle-aged.
True.
Okay.
So see if
that life, it hardens him.
Yeah.
He's grown to a fine young gentleman.
He has. He looks a whole 17 years old.
You should see me without the beard.
You look a whole 7?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I look like. Like completely clean shaven at this point.
You need to set a sub goal and then you'll shave.
Yes.
There was a small like 2-day window where I thought that for my Halloween stream I wasn't going to make any announcement, but just on Halloween start my stream and I was already going to be shaved.
That would have been the most horrifying thing in the world.
Like, who is that guy?
I was like, nah.
See, when I shaved my goatee off, it took people like a week to notice.
I noticed immediately.
It's because you stare at me way too much, Blake.
That's true.
I mean, who doesn't? It's hard not to.
I'm not saying it's unsettling, but I sleep with a gun under my pillow now.
When I watch streams, I'll watch it like this.
I mean, daddy has 2 meanings.
I know. Come to me, my son.
Oh boy.
Thanks for coming on my podcast, guys. I won't.
Okay.
Let's see. We're just gonna add Blake to the do not call list.
Non-returning.
Non-returning guest.
Tony, we got a job for you.
There's a bag of Pringles in it for you, son.
A bag.
I'm in.
Just get it done clean, quick, and quiet. And
Wait. You said a bag of Pringles. What
I'll
the
leave it-
fuck?
A bag
Yeah,
of Pringles.
are you okay, Bob?
Look,
If you need help.
you do this clean, quick, and quiet, you'll get the $10, and I'll even buy you pop at the movies.
Are you replacing me with him? Dad?
Tony was here first, to be fair.
Well, you both are gingers.
Okay, stream's over. Go home. You're all gonna regret this one of these days. When I get a better camera and you see that my
Ginger.
It's about to have a ginger snap in here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I might have those around here too. I don't know.
This is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun.
Tony, I just want you to know that I said hi to you first today.
Yes, thank you.
Tony,
You
I
did.
just want you to know that I love you the most, and I think about you more than anybody.
You guys hear something? 'Cause- No.
Tony, I just want you to think.
That's
Good
hard
luck
for
with
me.
that.
That's hard. That's no can do, Blake. No can do.
I just want you to think about Vox and how he treats you and why you're still here.
Ooh.
You're a
he has to
strong,
wear
independent Tony.
He wears his headphones to keep his thoughts on.
I think we should all take a moment to listen to Take, because they're dropping some true wisdom in the chat here.
Oof.
Thank you, Double
He's the
Take,
most
by
handsome
way.
on this
I love
panel.
you.
No, yeah, Double Take's right. It's true.
It is
Yeah.
true.
Tony is the most handsome on the planet.
He's the
Yeah.
face.
But that's a pretty cool sweater.
See, that's the joke, Andy. I actually do like gingers, so
Ginger ale's great.
I don't like ginger ale. I like ginger women.
Some people like gingers. No shame in that. Nope.
I like ginger ale.
Same. Oh, I love
I
that.
just like women.
It's the rest of you. I'm not too sure about.
Yo, Squishy.
Squishy, thank you.
That's awesome.
The
Thank
biddies.
you. Awesome.
Coming in with those hot biddies.
There we
It's
go.
officially
Now
a
it's
stream with Blake.
Yeah.
We got
There we go.
the new hotness.
You have no idea how much I say that just around the house. If I get hot sauce, I'm like, it's the hot sauce.
Yeah,
I've started saying it too.
I never thought that was going to be a thing. Like,
It's a thing.
I just said it one night because I was just being goofy as usual. And then, like, people are like, you didn't say they were hot. And I was like, okay, I guess this is a thing now.
That's like Tony's "Can you don't."
Fucking don't.
I still say that shit all the time.
Please do
Oh,
not.
yeah.
But
Can you please don't?
all right, boys. It looks like our time here is up. The secret level is closing.
Oh man.
No.
Been fun.
You don't want to be
secret
trapped in here
level.
forever, do you?
Sometimes I think it would be nice. I don't know.
It would be, because then at least you'd be on Twitch more.
I just like. I
I
just,
love it. It's funny. Don't kill me first, please. Tony's going to murder me later. It's okay.
I just want to know, does this lead to the secret ending?